Welcome back to another Refurbished Revivals. This one is a little different. So what we've got here is a failure to communicate with somebody. So this used to be a dresser. You can tell because of that. So it still has the rails on the inside that the little drawers used to slide in on, but somebody has turned this thing into what looks to be an entertainment center. And that's what I'm going to list it as when I'm done with it. So we're going to rock and roll with it. I do have some plans for it though. So back here, I don't know if you can see on the camera, underneath there is a 3-inch hole here, here, and here that you could run your cable box, your Xbox, your PlayStation, whatever, VCR if you're still into that. You can run all that stuff in these cabinets here, and then here is solid back all the way through. So what I'm thinking, I'm gonna go find me some baskets that'll fit inside there, and I'm gonna sell them with the thing and just market it as entertainment center with some storage. And we also have 4 drawers right here that go, what the heck? Sounded like there was metal in there. So anyway, we got these 4 drawers all the way down. And what I'm thinking, I don't know 100% for sure just yet. This is gonna be a scuff and shoot. This one's gonna be very minimal, very quick turnaround. But what I'm thinking we're gonna do is we're gonna paint the body one color, and we're gonna paint the drawers a different color, kind of like they did, but better. You know, you can tell they use brushes. There's brush marks all over this thing. We're gonna get that knocked down and get this whole thing sanded up and done right. So what I'm thinking color-wise, because I'm only going to be out however much these baskets are going to go in here cost, because I'm using paint that I already have. There's no hardware. It's easy. This one's going to be super easy, super quick. But what I'm thinking is we're going to do a blue for the body, some sort of blue, and then we're going to do the one that y'all just saw, the Dixie. We're going to do the graphite for the drawers. So it's going to be a nice little color offset. Plus, the high school down the way here, their colors are blue and graphite-ish. So maybe somebody from the school district here wants to buy this. I don't know. But that's what we're gonna go with, I think. Don't hold me to it, because I could tell you all day what I think it's gonna be. And by the end of it, we've already been through 7 different combinations. So we are gonna get started with some sandpaper. We're not gonna do 80 grit on this. We're only gonna do 120, just enough to scuff it up, get rid of those brush marks on there. We're gonna do the whole thing with 120, and then if it needs to go a little further, we'll take it to 150 or 180, and then we're gonna start shooting. The hardest part of this is gonna be taping these off here so we don't spray the inside of the drawers. Done it before, y'all have never seen it, but I have done it before. It's tedious, but I think we can get it done. So, let's go. you can see, I took the liberty. The camera was dead, took forever to charge. I just went ahead and sanded the whole thing. So let me tell you what we've done. On the top, we're down to a 150. I started with the 120, got everything kind of, all the brush marks knocked down and all that. And then we still had a couple spots that had some divots in them and all that that I needed to take care of. So I hit it with the 150, got everything super smooth on the top, 120 on the sides, 120 on the back, 120 on the fronts. I've also went ahead and masked the insides because I don't want to paint the whole inside of the drawers here, or where the drawers used to be. I don't want to paint all that. This, I left it undone because I am going to paint the inside of this. So, I don't know. Real reason, it was too hard to mask this off. I tried for like 30 minutes, couldn't figure it out correctly. It kept pushing back. That's just the hell with it. We're just going to paint the inside of this the same color as the cabinet. So, I got the primer that's already dripping in the gun right now. We're getting ready to go with that. This thing is, it's a quick turnaround, man. I got 2-3 coats to go, maybe. We got the first 2 coats of primer down, and it's really humid in here, but I got a brand new secret weapon sitting here back behind the camera. Picked up a 42-inch drum fan this week, 2 speeds, so it's got high and low. It's been, every time I get done spraying, I throw the fan on, I let it run. The thing moves some serious air. So this thing is already dry, like dry. So we're gonna go ahead and start shooting color. I already got the paint dripping in the gun. We're doing a royal blue on the body. On the drawers, we're going to do a different color, but for the body, I think the royal blue is going to turn out really nice. So let's get painting, dude. So the body of the dresser, entertainment center, whatever we're calling that thing, is done and dry and only needs like 75 million touch-ups, but that's fine. On to the next thing. So now we're scuffing these drawers up so that we can get the other color that we're gonna use sprayed on these. And I did at one point think, because this is wood, this is not a veneer, it's an actual ply. I did think about what if I could get this down far enough to actually stain it. This paint is thick. Paint is thick, whatever the hell is underneath it. I don't know if you can see there's some kind of flowery design in there. We're not gonna get to that point unless I break out the paint eater, and that's a whole thing. Maybe I could do that. Maybe. Let's try something. All right, I've got our trusty sander here, and I've got a 120 sand net on here. If you don't know what that is, it's basically a see-through sandpaper, so when it gets full enough, you just, with the air hose, shake it out, beat it, get all the pieces out of it, and then you can keep using it. Whereas a regular sandpaper, you could do the same thing. So whatever. So we're gonna try just a little section over here, see if we can get down to bare wood and see what that looks like. Okay, so that's an oak. Do I wanna do the whole thing? Do I? Yes. All right, change plans, here we go. Now I think I'm using 120 on there because I'm out of 80s. But let's check. Oh, definitely got some 80s. So let's try this with the 80, see if we go a little quicker than the 120. Then we'll come back over it with the 120, 150 and smooth everything out. Then we're gonna stain it because I can never make up my mind from the jump what we're gonna do. This is gonna take forever. Yes, it'll take forever. So we're gonna break the paint eater right out. I need another thing for this. They're like $18. And you wear them down in about 0.7 seconds. So I don't know that's worth it. Well, the paint eater made quick work of it. I gummed the hell out of it with that latex paint that they used. That orange latex. If you're gonna be painting things, I know sometimes you just got what you got, you know, it's not a big deal, but if you're aiming to actually do a decent job and, you know, make it look good, don't use latex paint, please. Not only because one day I'm probably gonna get that piece and have to do it again. And sanding latex sucks, as you can see. But it just overall is not the best paint to use for this. I mean, it's wood, direct on the wood. You're gonna wanna use like an Alkalid or something like that. So now we're gonna hit it with 80. Okay. So we got that down to 80. So now we're gonna hit it with the 150. All right. Man, I'm out here in spider country today. Just felt a sharp pinch on my ankle. Pretty sure that's gonna fester up. So there's that. Nice and smooth, nice and smooth. That part smooth, smooth, smoothish. Good enough. All right, there's one. 3 more to go. Yikes. as you can see, off camera, went ahead and took the liberty of just standing in the front. We sanded them all down, got everything nice and smooth all the way back down to bare wood, hit that, and I believe that's an American walnut stain that's on there. Had to redo a top layer on this because we had a couple spots that were raised little bubbles that had formed, and when you scratch them off, you see the primer underneath. So I went ahead and hit the whole thing again on the top with 320. Got everything super smooth, wiped it down 3 or 4 times to get everything off of it, hit it again, did 3 more coats on the top. We did that off camera as well. And this thing is ready to go inside and get its picture taken so we could try to get rid of it. The inside of the drawers is just the standard color. I didn't do anything to it. My wife said I should have stained the inside. That takes too long. That's all rough wood in there. I'd have to sand all that down. I don't have the time. I gotta get rid of this thing. I gotta turn over some stuff. Still sitting on a couple dressers inside the house that haven't moved. So we're gonna hope to see we can jump start it with this. So thanks from my family and me for watching another Refurbished Revivals. Remember, subscribe, like, comment, hit the bell, wherever it is nowadays. Come back for the next one. We're gonna be doing another dresser. Here in the next couple days, we're gonna get started on that. I'm actually gonna have a new helper because school's out and little guy wants to make some money. So I'll see you on the next one.